somebody who looks exactly like me, kept me from wanting to be myself. And I can't say, for this particular topic, for me the biggest pain starts with, somebody who looks like me. Yeah, and having y'all talk before that helped me realize it. Like, oh snap, most of my paranoia has came from people that look like me.
Yeah, for sure.
Carlos, go ahead.
Okay, so two things I wanted to say. The first thing was to piggyback on what Tanya said is that I think that when we talk about paranoia, I think that there is realness in like I don't think it's paranoia. Like if a car drives by or it drives by twice, yeah, I gotta look at it because that might be the car that pulled a drive by on me. So for me, I had two brothers that were killed in cars. So I'm gonna be a little bit more. I'm looking at everybody, and I'm not looking at them like about to pull my gun out or nothing, but I gotta see who driving by. So I think that there's realness in not the fear, but the danger that comes with being a black man. I know that before me and you kind of talked about it, but we didn't get into it too deep. It's not that I feel more comfortable in like Beverly Hills or Santa Monica, but I do feel more safe in Santa Monica. So like when I'm in my community, there's almost never a time where I don't have my gun on me because I understand the realness of it. But if I'm going out to Santa Monica or I'm going out to Beverly Hills and I'm going straight there, I'm like, I probably don't really need it today. And that's a tough conversation to have, but it's not something that I don't think that we can fix. And so for me, like that's why I'm trying to start the football team that I'm trying to start, because I think that it starts with our kids and our next generation. And I'm gonna talk a little bit more about what I think that we need to do as men to like kind of start to shift the narrative. But I want to give somebody else probably the.
I don't even think it's a mindset that they neighborhoods is better. They're better neighborhoods. It just so happen to be that white folks are there, and some of those neighborhoods used to be ours. Some of the neighborhoods that we in used to be theirs. And they, anytime you in a position where you deprive a people of resources, they're gonna they're gonna fend on their own and figure it out for themselves, and that's what's happening to us. I actually just saw some this morning. I think D.L. Hughley was talking about it, and he was like, "It's no such thing as black on black crime."
Because everybody's just trying to survive.
It's. I mean, historically, like you do the research, if a certain group of people. Individuals are usually around their own people. White folks usually stay around white folks, black folks usually stay around black folks, Hispanics usually stay around Hispanics. By the numbers, white people commit more crimes against white people than black folks commit against black people, 2-1. But, we're the narrative that mostly people talk about. Anytime, it's almost like if you was, you see your mom and your dad, right? And if your mama had a bad day, your daddy gonna have a bad day. It's just a sense of proximity. So if you're in a position where you're doing bad, you transfer that to the person that's closest to you. And it just so happens that we all going through it in our same communities. So I agree with you. I definitely feel more comfortable being from the South, being around my own people. That always makes me happy. When I can look up and I can see you, You know what I'm saying? Like being yourselves, being authentic, and how you dress, how you talk, and how you want to communicate. But, we can do, we have to fight. That's where the systematic stuff comes in, when they're depriving us of these resources and we don't have the ability to make these neighborhoods those same neighborhoods and have the ability to have that same comfortability.
It's more men get touched than women, believe it or not, but the men will never say.
What projects did they film Menace to Society? I don't know, but I know all the projects: the PJs, the Nickerson Gardens, the Jordan Downs, the